Hi, Jurgen.
Hi.
Just before the goal, you were smiling, turning to the crowd,
Yeah.
applauding. I'm just wondering what was going through your mind there.
Loved
Did you
it.
think something was coming? What
No.
was the reason?
That would be cool if I could see goals coming. That would relax a lot of moments in my life. No, I loved it. I think that was the moment where everything just thought, oh, come on. This, what we see here today, is so exceptional. We might never see again, and not because I'm on the sideline, because these things don't happen in football. I got taught outside that there's an English phrase: "You don't win trophies with kids." I didn't know that. Yeah, right in you. It is in my longer careers than mine, but in my more than 20 years, easily the most special trophy I ever won. It's absolutely exceptional. Sometimes I get asked if I'm proud of this, proud of that, and it's really tricky. I don't know. I wish I could feel pride more often. Just don't do. Tonight was an overwhelming feeling. I was, oh my God, what's going on here? I was proud of everybody involved in everything here. I was proud of our people for the way they pushed us. I was proud of the staff for creating this kind of atmosphere surrounding where these boys can just do what they are best at. I was proud of our academy. I was proud of my coaches. I was proud of so many things. I was like, oh my God, what's going on? It was really overwhelming. It had nothing to do with my maybe last game at Wembley. I checked that. Nothing to do with that. It was really because of how everybody contributed, seeing the faces after the game of the kids, Jaden Duns. Can you create in football stories which definitely nobody will ever forget? It's so true. It's so difficult because this happened before. They won it then. They did it there. This tonight, if you find the same story with academy players coming on against the top side and still winning it, I never heard of. So that's how we do it tonight. You ask one question, I answer 15.
Hi. So congratulations, Jurgen.
Thank you.
How important do you feel this win is for your own legacy? I know that you've spoken about all.
I couldn't care less about my legacy. I'm not here to create one. It's as a manager of a football club, you are there to do the job, actually. And nothing what we did in the last 8.5 years would have happened. It's not replaceable. You couldn't have done the same in another club or whatever. It was exactly made for this combination, and it's fantastic. But we learned so much in that time. I learned so much. The people learned so much. These people will. Yeah, that's the one thing. It's not a problem if the manager leaves or whatever. If these people would leave, our supporters, that would be a problem. But as long as they are the way they are, Liverpool Football Club will be fine, and that's the most important thing. But for these kind of things, you need from time to time, you need something to really celebrate. And come on, this was so special. You saw the game. You saw the circumstances. We had problems before the game. They became bigger during the game. We had a ref who was not up to the level of the game. That didn't help one team or the other. It was just like, what did he see? What is that? Like, really, no common sense again for refs. That's something that I'm not sure they don't teach it or they don't ask for it, but it's just not there. And then getting through all this, you see tired players, I have no clue who can play on Wednesday because we had players on the pitch until the end of the game who had problems. We asked Harvey to stay. We asked Lucho to stay up front. Don't go back anymore. So I have no idea who can play on Wednesday. But for tonight, it is a night I will never forget. And if nobody else sees it like that, no problem. But for me, it's a really nice memory forever.
Podróż Yeah, and when you're sending home the youngsters, do you just see a talent rather than a teenager?
Yeah. Obviously, age is not at all in our thought process in that moment. We knew who we take. We knew that we have to build a squad. It was clear that yesterday in training was clear that these are the boys we will take. And we needed fresh legs. It was clear. You can always think, will you take off? And then it's always the wrong one, because do we take off Cody, or do we take off Lucho? Do we take off Harvey, or do we take off Maka? Do we take off Endo or Maka? Stuff like this. So that's clear we have to make changes. I mean, then see, and you follow us obviously pretty closely, and the development of Bobby Clark. Like, oops. Oh, that's really crazy, I have to say. The development of James McCallum is absolutely insane. And Jane Dance is only recently joined us in the first team training. I loved him from the first second. Really special. And he comes on today and plays. Okay, he came on the last game, but now now he comes on and can score 2 goals in a Carabao Cup final. That's absolutely insane. And the other kids out there, obviously, which we could have brought on as well. Kumas and Trey and stuff like this. Some we left at home, even Kate. So it's just nice to partner these boys in these moments, to be the first one, not the last one, obviously, but the first one who watched it. And the way the experience group involves them is pretty special. And it was wonderful. So many players, some were not allowed to come here today from our squad, but so many players, celebrations. Okay, Darwin and Dom are obviously not fit in the moment. That's why they didn't play. But the celebration looked at 100%, let me say like that. So you have to talk about that with the medical department. It is for this group and for the club a super special night.
Come on,
There
Hi.
Congratulations for today.
Thank you.
People like Virgil, Queen are going to get big notice for their moments, their decisive moments, let's say. I just wanted to get your
They should.
thoughts for today's performance, but his part between the start of the season and now for Wataru Endo.
That's a good one. A good development, yeah. Yeah, I said it a couple of times. We were lucky. We bring him in, and obviously Wataru, I'm pretty sure in 3-4 years Wataru will sign another long-term contract at Liverpool, just because he might be 30 or 31 in the passport, but he's not. His machine is footballing wise exceptional. His defensive brain is outstanding. Gives us a lot of freedom for a lot of things. Top development, I have to say. Yeah, very helpful. Very helpful.
One minute.
You don't have to.
Congratulations for the win.
Thank you.
Virgil Van Dijk scored a goal because you
2 goals. Was it offside, by the way? I didn't look it back. Who would have given offside? Come on, let's make that. Did you see it back? You didn't.
In a back rubbish.
Who was VR? I forget it. I'm not surprised by that, by the way. 2 goals. Oh, did I interrupt?
The question about Virgil is an outstanding leadership.
Come on, I love talking about my players. I really love it. Virgil van Dijk, from the first day since he stepped into Liverpool FC, is absolutely outstanding. But you anyway, in his lesser good moments, go for him like he didn't want to perform. Why is he like that? Oops. Oh, sorry. We're human beings. Happens from time to time. That we are not spot on. Probably happens to you as well. Yes, thank God. He's absolutely spot on, in a top shape. But we need him. We need them all. I think he learned an important lesson tonight for himself. Not that he needed to learn it, but we gave him the opportunity to learn it. whatever happens, you always can win the game. Whatever, because we couldn't explain to the players what the plan was. We explained to the players on the outside, we want them to do this and that. The majority of the other guys standing on the pitch just adapt to it. Kids come on, Harvey outside, Harvey inside, Joey inside, Harvey, stuff like this. And I was a player myself. You think, oh my God, what's the idea behind that? But nobody, I saw it in their faces, nobody thought that. They just thought, okay, come on, then we do it like that. And yeah, that will, he will not forget it, not only because it was the first trophy as a Liverpool captain, just because of the circumstances.
Last one, Dave Davidson.
I was going to ask about Virgil, but you've
All right, we're done. Thank you. That's it.
So, see ya.